I would prefer Lich though against X. The Frost Shield is very good against X. You get to block all the damage. And Disruptor gives you catch, which they don't have from
10
Dazzle.
seconds remaining.
So maybe just trying to build that more balanced
5
lineup.
seconds remaining.
And it works really well with Ember when you're chasing the enemy heroes. When you're winning the game and you have Glimpse and an Ember running at the enemy, that feels good. But if the game is not in your favor, then the Disruptor does not feel good.
Now you were talking about the lifestealer for Aster potentially. Could IG pick ban it here by taking it themselves?
They kind of can, but he's gonna get lane countered because you're picking your carry right away like this, and he's not like a utility hero. You rather pick a hero that can go to both lanes here, so you don't get countered. I think Morphling could actually be a decent pickup here right now because Morphling can lane against Ember.
Radiant team pick.
Monkey King.
Right, same as the Monkey King. He can go to both lanes as long as they have a hero that can go both lanes. That is going to be good for them. So for Aster right now, they have to figure out whether they want to like pick a win condition here. What kind of win condition here they want? Like I mentioned, Lifesteal, which is good against X, and
10
AA.
seconds remaining.
Actually, not so good against AA because he stops your
5
Lifesteal.
seconds remaining.
He's just good against the X.
Dire team ban.
Naga Siren.
Instead, they go to the Naga Siren.
Okay, then now I understand the Disruptor. They wanted the combo with the Naga. Song into Static Storm. So they're gonna need like a offlane hero.
10 seconds remaining.
Bad Ride is pretty good here, if it's not banned.
5 seconds remaining.
If there is no Bad Ride, then maybe they could go Darks here. Darks here works well with their heroes. The Ember Spirit and the Vacuum for the Disruptor Naga. That could be nice.
Team ban.
Oh, actually, never mind. They're expecting the Dazzle to be the core, so the last pick should be a support. That's what IG is thinking right now. That's why they ban out the Tusk.
Yeah, if the Dazzle ends up being... Well, is it definitely a core? Because we've seen TZY play the Tusk. It's not like the Tusk hasn't been a 3 either.
5 seconds remaining.
Certainly feels like it could still be open. I mean, it definitely is open for Aster. They believe it's probably a 4, but Dazzle could just as easily slip into a support role, and they could throw another offlaner into the mix. As for IG, Monkey King probably for Fly, right?
Dire team pick.
Ooh, Pugna.
It's a great pick against the X and Monkey King. And it gives them the tower damage that they're lacking. They're actually not really lacking tower damage. So the Pokemon is just there to counter the X and the Monkey King. And give them like more push. So their Monkey King is gonna be the moving hero here, the support core. PL is the win condition. PL against Naga Siren, but they have Pugna to help deal with the illusions, but you have a lot of illusions, so that's not too big of a deal. But you're more worried about the tower push from Pugna and the Dazzle. But I feel like they don't. I don't know if IG has enough to defend the early tower until the PL is online. They don't really have much. Like they don't have a team fight, you know. It's just like the Ice Blast and Wukong's command is not that strong early. So how are they going to defend the towers? Like it's gonna be down to this X to get a good game, so he gets an early dag, and he can go for kills with the Ice Blast. That's their biggest play, to hold the towers and to delay the time for PL.
It certainly feels like maybe their best feature of this lineup is the axe with the Ancient Apparition early on. But would he even be going into an early Blink Dagger? You know, is he planning on getting
I
something
think
else
he
before
needs.
that?
He needs to. He needs to though. Like maybe he gets like a couple of braces for the lane. I like the bracer build on the X right now more than the Vanguard Rush, because it gives you stats, so you fight better and you have more mana to play around with your Battle Hunger and Call. Because this hero has mana issues early on when you usually rush the Vanguard. So I kind of like that. Face boots, maybe double bracer into a blink. He has to be active this game.
So game 3 here. IG against Aster, Axe, Phantom Lancer, Rubik, Monkey King, and Ancient Apparition against the Pugna, Naga Siren, Ember, Disruptor, and Dazzle. I will say, though, that they're going to need Bkop to land these Static Storms. Last time we saw that Disruptor, just the execution
Oli.
lacked.
Wasn't
Yeah, I
the
know
same guy.
it was Ollie, but I'm just saying, Disruptor in general, you know, we saw how much missing your Static Storms can hurt your game plan.
He has Song of the Siren.
Oh, great
Easy
kinetic
setup.
field. Blocks
Oh,
him
he
from
has
going down the
kinetic
steps.
field?
Yeah, he took it level 1
Level
and he
1
blocks him
kinetic-
from going down the steps.
I mean,
It's
I'm
not
sure if
great.
it's worth it. Yeah, it's not, because the lane is going to be horrible now. Now what can you do with kinetic?
30 seconds to battle.
To be honest, I'd rather not get that kill. Unless, the only way I think it's worth it is your mid player getting that kill. Because then he will get a decisive advantage in his 1v1 lane. This is the same shit as getting Liv on Rubik at level. But this could probably be worse. Get a kill.
The battle begins.
You can harass him out with that kinetic field zoning.
Yeah, sure. Be my guest. Be my guest. Do it all you want.
Basically, all his harassment now is his level 1 harassment is non-existent. XSS to the off lane. They've got Pugna committing, and they will walk down the Naga Siren towards bottom. Although Bkop up pretty far.
Hey, what?
There it is.
What is this Amber to support?
There's
Hey,
the
wait.
kinetic.
Support Amber? Hello?
Yeah.
Nobody noticed that.
No, we didn't. Oh my god. Fade on the Ember. SCCC on the
knows-
Naga Siren? Jesus. I guess
He
that...
knows his time is up soon to try to impress them.
Wow. Yeah, now he's got to have a really good game coming through for him. But Kaka, he ends up dead.
nice
2
kinetic
kills here.
field.
Could be another one. Stat level 1 kinetic field harassment. Searing Chains comes in. They'll get themselves a third. This is similar to what we saw in the first game for Aster when it ended up being, what, 12-0?
Here comes the axe, the lane swap. Naga has no TP. Oh no, he actually has TP. So Radiant, if they want, they should just switch their lanes. Dazzle doesn't want to play against PL.
The
Lane
Naga committed to
Yep,
walking
lane swap.
bottom.
It's gonna pay off right now. It's gonna TP out. And they might try to kill the axe here. Axe is not TP.
So, what do you do as a level, or not a level, a position 4 Ember?
You tell me. You're the position for here.
That's true. I've never played Ember in the position 4, though. I would get instantly reported.
It's actually a thing in Southeast Asia pubs. There are a couple of spammers.
I mean, today we had a Kunkka pick position 5. He got reported by basically the entire team except for myself, and then proceeded to feed the first 4 kills and abandon the game. So I can only wonder what would happen if I picked up an Ember in the 4 position. Ooh, bottom, JT. Taking a lot of damage here. XSS getting the kill onto this Axe. They bring Kaka down bottom, but that's way too late. Now, this is going really well for Aster. Already a 1,000 net worth lead. So much pressure onto these IG heroes. I kind of want this game to last long enough where I see what this Ember produces being a 4 position. I mean, for right now, he's just got Slight and Searing Chains. Do you take Flame Guard at all early here for the 4 position Ember, or do you just maximize your duration on Searing Chains?
Slide and Chains. You go for that. I don't think you take Flame Guard until later in the game.
CCC gets a kill on the Ollie. They'll trade back for Bkop. A lot of damage being done onto Emo with SCCC moving forward and there with his mirror image illusions.
Dire's bottom tower.
Although Fade looking at Kaka and now finally has Searing Chains. Juan will come over with Bkop. And they've got the Decrepify as well as the Kinetic Field. They'll lock him up. Nether Blast comes in. Kaka now will lose his life. And that is a kill there for the Pugna who comes over to the jungle.
The Kinetic Field was always part of the plan for Hate.
Level 1 Kinetic Field. Doesn't even take the Thunderstrike. Just goes into the Glimpse. He's fine. Harassment or not, it's 6-1. It's working out.
Bounty runes. Go for the bounty runes. So Rubik's gonna secure the bot runes. Axe is in some trouble here. Poison touch. Has the TP. Kill bomb. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Oh my god.
You know, you hate to see it because that was a lot of damage coming in, all from just a level 2 Shadow Wave.
So Catapult Wave, you should move to your partner. That's the best lane for Radiant to go for right now. Easiest lane to push. Let's get going. Radiant supports. Run towards middle lane. Kill the tower.
Are scanning.
Oh, the Pugna is the one moving because nobody's going to his lane, so he's moving to the other lane.
Searing
That's
Chains
very,
out
very
on
good.
the JT.
It's very, very good from the Pugna. He's running from the side. The skill does not matter, but the tower is going to matter. If nobody comes to my lane, I'm going to your lane. Don't worry, guys. That's a team player.
I'll bring the gank to you.
Yeah. If nobody can move, you should
Searing
move.
Chains, now they've got the cold feet out on the Fade. He'll run out of the AoE of that. He's taking some damage here, but Chuan trying to drain the life away from this Axe as they do end up losing that
tower?
Ember. Balance Strike comes
tower's
in
the
and...
price.
Oh, yeah, they will lose the tower. XSS surviving from the Decrepify from Xuan. He ends up able to escape. Wukong's command comes in as well as the call from JT. He walks out of it. Doesn't have Balance Strike for another 5 seconds. And now into the Decrepify, stealing his life away. Oh boy. Jingu does proc. Balance Strike comes in. XSS into the wrong neighborhood. But Fade coming around once again with a Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, Nether Blast kill onto JT.
That's some buddy teamwork there.
Maybe even more.
Pugna saves the Dazzle, Dazzle saves the Pugna. Comes Disruptor, Glimpse.
Glimpse and the Kinetic Field. Balance Strike is out. Fade taking a lot of damage. They get the kill into Kaka. And solo kill top for SCCC on Emo. Life Drain almost enough to kill Fly.
Wait, what? The Naga solo killed. Who did solo kill? PL?
Yeah.
Just when you think you've seen it all.
Jeez.
Must have been the level 1 and snare, because he has 1 point in it.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Wow. This is Aster showing up to play with a very interesting lineup, and there it is, level 2 on the Searing Chains. Get that extra duration out on it.
Yep, here comes Firefly on the Monkey King. He's playing the moving core here, the supporting core.
Fade, though, in the tree is in a perfect spot. And now the Primal Spring comes in as well as the call. They'll have the Culling Blade to get the kill on a Fade, but that's a 4-position Ember. XSS, however, he's still under the tower. We'll see if he's able to survive. Bkop comes in with the Kinetic Field. XSS, Boundless Strike. They'll get the kill onto the Dazzle and may even get a +1 here with Bkop rotating.
Oh, they have to play with the Pogna, not play with the Dazzle. They have to go to the Pogna. Pogna has no TP. Go mid, guys. Pogna is the hero that you want to play around. He is the strongest hero.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This is Pugna continuing to try and take this tower with the Nether Blast, but only down to about half health for now. He doesn't have any help. Nobody's come over mid to help him out yet. He's gotten other lanes. He got the tower over bottom, but he could use some help.
Are scattered.
Yeah, this tower is... Like, I always tell you, this tower is super, super important.
Radiant's bottom
More important than this tower.
under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Outpost.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Both right now in the hands of the Radiant, and SCCC will make this hard for them to grab back. I mean, look at the illusions, the damage done on Akaka, and then not done. Kaka has to run all the way back to the tower. Emo will reclaim the outpost. They might actually get 2.
Dire's middle tower
They're setting up here to grab this one bottom as well. And if they're not too careful, Aster will lose both. Primal Spring down. There's the glimpse. They've got the Wukongs, but immediately out of it. Fade, though. Cold Feet procs, and he's frozen over. They're trying to take the outpost back. They've got a lot of heroes here just in time. They grab the outpost.
In the nick of time, so it's 1 apiece for Radiant and Dire. So far the net both is pretty even. Radiant favored a little because the X is very, very far behind. But the other 2 cores are very, very close to each other. So the story is still this mid tower. Pogna wants to kill this tower so badly. He needs his team to come get the tower with.
So, Kaka stealing glimpse. A good one to get. Somebody TP's over, you just send him back. Get out of here. Naga, though, farming basically for free over top, and I say for free.
This is ideal. Naga wants to be always here because there's a lot more camps you have access to compared to bot. And bot is the dead lane, so the support should be bot. And the rest of the heroes should be with the partner. This is how they should have played all this time. Pogna was sacrificing his own game for the sake of others just now. And now this is what they want, a tier 1 middle. So now this gives them total access over the top area, and even Roshan if they decide to go for. But Dire is currently still very, very split up. Axe is top, he's in a dangerous area, he's way past the line, he is gonna die if he still wants to push. So he hides, looking to TP towards bot, and Radiant should be looking to a fight at bottom. This is where the next fight is gonna happen right now. Disruptor has a teleport, he has ultimate. He's gonna place a ward for the Naga Siren and he's gonna TP bot too. Shows himself taking the outpost, but he has TP ready to react bot. And you see Ember, he's trying to run in. They're trying to go for the AA here.
Searing Chains comes out. Quick kill there on Ollie with the Remnant forward from Fade.
Our top lane. If PL goes doppelgangers down to the lane, he actually might get... Disruptor's waiting for him. But they're deciding to back off, not wanting to take the risk. Because if you look at their region, they have 1 ward here, 1 ward here. They don't see any dire heroes. So wisely, they backed off. They are not going to try to take any risks. And I think right now the Pugna and Amber, they probably could come and take this tower here at top. Do a smoke. They shouldn't play at this area right now. They don't have wards. It's pretty dangerous. And top lane, we see a song into Static Storm.
There's the song. TP's coming out top, but they've got the Static Storm as well as the Kinetic Field down, and Snare is out onto this Phantom Lancer, but there's the glimpse back. Wukong's command, and it's not enough to get the kill there onto Emo. A lot committed, and just the two of them are there who show up. I think maybe if you get a third coming over, could have gotten the kill.
Got glimpsed by Rubik. That's why they couldn't have a third. But I still felt like they should have had heroes here earlier. They have no objective around. They can't really push this tower, and it's not important. And this tower, on the other hand, is important. So a little bit slow from Radiant here. Should have moved to the top lane. And right now, because of their missed opportunity, Dire is going to counter smoke. They're going to come in. No song. Naga's in TP.
Telekinesis, Ice Blast, Balance Strike misses. That might be enough for SCCC to survive. He's got the Shallow Grave coming in from XSS, and now the Searing Chains is out from Fate onto both Fi as well as Ollie. Not much that Ollie can do except for a TP out. And now Chuan coming over to potentially get a kill here onto the Monkey King, and yeah, he's finished off. I mean, that was a good job there by XSS to save the Naga Siren, but not only that, they get a kill onto the Monkey King.
Yep, and this could be a tower here. Naga's teleporting top, defend this area. This is his farm. Safe farm. Yeah, should be forced to move away. He has a hood. JT's gonna die here. I mean, this is going really well so far. The last 2 minutes for Aster. They've been doing all the right moves. And they're gonna see this Rubik here with the Observer Ward. So he's gonna die as well. There's a glimpse in 18 seconds. There's no way he gets a start of this.
And Snare, Poison Touch. Heal Bomb coming in from the Dazzle. Wow.
Right now they should just run towards the Pugna. Once again, play with the Pugna, follow the Pugna. He's your strongest hero. And after this tower, Roshan could be up. Could be their next objective. They have Song in 35 seconds. The Song is their get out of jail card in case the Rosh goes bad. This Axe still has not found his Blink Dagger. And I mentioned how important this Axe is to the Dire lineup. If they want their lineup to work. His Blink is the fundamental key for their success in this game. And it's being delayed heavily.
So he's got the blink on the way. They'll try to debut this, and from there, maybe take a advantageous team fight that works in turning this game around. They've got the Diffusal Blade also showing up on the Monkey King. Damage being done, though, to the Tier 2 tower as Aster are grouped up towards top. The only one showing over towards mid is Bkop.
Yep, the low priority hero, the support, position 5.
I mean, they come over to get Bkop. He drops the Static Storm as well as the Kinetic Field down, so this may not go as well as they would have hoped. Still in the Wukong's command, though, in the Telekinesis, they've got the Song. Yeah, Chuan really needs to find a way out of that Wukong's, and they'll bring the Disruptor back. Song, though, wears out Fly, Boundless Strike.
Glimpse.
And they get the kill there on a Fly. He's got Glimpse available, and...
Glimpse the Rubik.
Nice job.
Very nice. That's Roshan. Can they get Roshan right now? Right away? They have no Song,
they didn't get the kill on a Rubik.
They have Medallion on Dazzle.
They had the Remnant available on the Rubik. He was able to escape.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Not the biggest loss, still. I think for them, it's more about killing the Monkey King and the PR. PR is the biggest target. He just got his Diffusal, so he's gonna be much more useful in the team fights. But he's still susceptible to getting caught in the Kinetic Field and Static Storm. That's a very, very scary way for him to die. And on top of that, they have the Searing Chains that to lock him down. I mean, once again, Rosh is still most likely going to go to Radiant with the lineup they have, Naga and Dazzle. It's just about looking for the timing. Bkop are going to get caught out by the Diffuser here. So the reveal is there from Emo. They know that PR has Diffusal. And Bkop is dead for a long time because he used his buyback. And Dire wants to take advantage of this. Axe is running in with his Blink. But he's under vision.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Spirit
They
Vessel.
just need to wait for the Song and the Disruptor and just take a fight after that. There's nothing for them to rush. The song is up in 20 seconds, 15 seconds.
Remnant forward from Kaka, but now hit with the Sleight of Fist as well as the Searing Chains. The Ice Blast coming through on XSS. They've got the Culling Blade to get the kill on a 1, and now they take out Schwan, so 2 heroes gone. Fade backing off. Already used those Searing Chains. Remnants forward, trying to get away. Battle Hunger on him, as well as the Phantom Lancer chasing behind the entire fight as SCCC trying to get a kill here on Ollie, which he will be successful in claiming. And
What happened to
SCCC
waiting for the Naga ulti? They were just way too near the Dire team. And right now song is available. Disruptor teleports in. P out.
Drops the Static Storm, gets the Kinetic Field out, but he's forced to use this.
Naga's not there though. There's no way they kill the PL without Naga. Naga's busy.
And Naga's
He's
busy
very,
getting hit with the
very busy.
Telekinesis, as well as the Wukong's Command Culling Blade out from JT, and all of a sudden IG. They bring this game all the way back into their favor.
Radiant's middle tower is under
It's
attack.
just way too speed up though, Aster. They just needed to go together. Like, just wait for the spells, group up together. They're just trying to play on too many fronts and they are being punished for splitting up. Their lineup is not good when they are apart. Dire's lineup is good when they are apart. They want to fight chaotic Dota, split you up. But Radiant wants to be together with the Pugna, the sleep into the Static Storm.
Glimpse onto the Axe, Kinetic Field, but blinks away.
Is under attack.
So just the 1,000 net worth lead right now for IG, but Emo outpacing this Naga Siren so far. So who with the same net worth is more effective? Is it the Phantom Lancer or the Naga Siren?
I think because of the Disruptor, the Naga is stronger right now. But when it gets to super late game, the PL will be stronger. But I don't think Naga is also that weak later. When he gets gets his level 30, he has like evasion and tight the Riptide armor talent. They are all very, very strong against illusion. So we just have to sit back, enjoy, and watch what happens. PL against Naga, bringing to you from IG theaters and Aster theaters.
Come in handy.
They have the Diffusal now finished on the Naga Siren, Guardian Greaves for XSS. We'll see if they want to fight. They've got the Song of the Siren available.
This is the objective right now that both of them want. And Dire is afraid to go for it though because they're against the Song of the Siren. They would only go for it unless they kill or the song is on cooldown. Otherwise, it's too much of a risk for them to do it. Raiden needs to shove off the lane, force heroes back, then maybe they can start the rush with the Dazzle and Naga. Glimpse.
And they've got the Vision, now the Kinetic Field. Kaka though, Telekinesis not going to matter, he ends up dead. SCCC
That
with
should
another
be
kill.
Roche, right? Can't they just go Roche? I'm sure they can just do the Roche now. What are they waiting for? And Naga is a very, very good Roche hero right now. Look at how fast the Roche is dying. My god.
So Ice Blast flew in, it saw that they were doing Roche, not really much they can do. Fade disrupting the aggression that was coming through from the Dire side to try and take this Roche. They'll commit the song. It hits Emo, and oof, they are not going to go for it. They had Static Storm available. I'm a little surprised. But JT
They
blinks
have
forward.
to be careful. There's no song right now, so they need to be careful how they want to play this. And Ember does not have any HP and mana to fight. Good discipline. They backed off. They avoided a potential catastrophe. And Dire should look to fight right now with the small window they have right now with Song being disabled. I mean, on cooldown. 80 seconds. BKB diffuser done on the monkey. Like, Dire is not weak.
Dire definitely,
Is under attack.
when the song is not available, can feel like taking a fight. Monkey King goes into the trees, and they're picking out the spots. Sleight of Fist comes through. They've got the Remnant, takes out the trees, and now the Monkey King in trouble. Fly pops the BKB, gets the balance strike off, but still needs to get out of here and won't be able to do so. SCCC claims his life.
Well, nice play there by Aster, catching him, and right away smoke, trying to hunt for more bloods. Song on 30 seconds cooldown, and they are showing the Dazzle top, so this could be a really, really good move. Dire does not know what's coming. Dazzle should be TPing soon.
They find the Ancient Apparition. He'll go into the Glimmer Cape. Sentry down. Ensnare is out. And Ollie will
the PL.
actually be left
Can
to
they
the
get the
illusions.
PL.
Emo going after Fade. They've got the Diffusal. They need to focus on this Phantom Lancer. The Doppelganger comes in. The Static Storm committed to this one, but the Phantom Rush is out. Emo now controlled with the song. They don't have Static Storm, and the kinetic field is not right. Emo now man fighting against SCCC.
X. Big call.
Late call comes in onto the Naga Siren as well as this Disruptor. They're trying to get the kill on at least one of them. I believe he already used the Culling Plate and that didn't work as the Guardian Greaves came through from XSS. The Spirit Vessel is out on a JT. They get the kill there onto the Axe. They look over at Emo once again. The Ensnare comes out onto a creep. XSS out of mana, out of time, and out of life. But he gets help from the Pugna who hits him with the Decrepify. There's the Ice Blast flying in. I believe that did hit XSS, so he might shatter after all is said and done. But the Balance Strike as well as the Telekinesis coming through on a Schwan. Popping the Jingu in just a second, but again, he's Decrepified himself to survive. Fade gets the kill on the Emo, so they finally got the target that they were here to come for. And BKB on this Monkey King is about to run out. He'll Primal Spring away. They get the kill on Ollie, and all of a sudden, Aster, they come out on top. It looked like things were really going to turn around for IG with the reinforcements, but Aster played that really well.
Oh, they're really, really sloppy with the song into Disruptor. They're like not communicating in the fight, so the Naga should just tell him to just wait for the song as much as they can before he lands his ultimate. They haven't really done any really nice combos so far yet, but they're in control. They're still playing well enough to have this game in a comfortable position, and they're going to be able to push the high ground with PL 30 seconds on the death timer.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Still the Aegis on the Naga Siren. Sleight of Fist Searing Chains comes through. Blink Call out onto the Pugna. Now they've got the Static Storm down as well as the Shallow Grave to save Schwan. They got the kill on Kaka. They're trying to keep alive this Pugna, but there's the Culling Plate to get the kill. So far it's a 1-for-1. They've got the song set up. Searing Chains comes through on a Fly. Pops the BKB. The stolen song! Ooh, what else can he get out of this? Now here comes Emo, Telekinesis, XSS in trouble. He'll be slammed down, dead for 53 seconds. No buyback, Fade. I mean, he's out of mana and really out of options to help his team. They bought back on Chuan, and he's not even able to get back into the fight.
That's a big, big turn of events there. I mean, they have to be careful of this Axe initiation. Like a couple of fights in a row, he gets like very, very big Blink Berserker calls on 2 to 3 heroes. That has to be like avoided by Radiant. They need to position themselves much, much better. They are like they have a Pugna, Naga, Ember Core. They should not be caught. Like why are the heroes so near to each other? They need to position themselves much, much better in the next couple of fights. One more mistake like this could just cost them the game. You know, the PL is going to have his heart very, very soon.
It seemed like things were going really well though for the Radiant, and then all of a sudden you give up that song, and things completely turn around. It was a good job there by Kaka.
Yeah, Aegis expires. So SCCC with that quickening charm, so he has that constant mirror image. 20 seconds cooldown, 26 seconds cooldown, 26 seconds mirror image duration.
And he's got the heart. And soon Phantom
this-
Lancer will have his own.
This next fight is gonna be crucial. It's gonna determine a lot in the game. Can they catch? Oh no, Dire seems like they're oblivious about what's coming right now. They have no idea. They're not ready. They're under vision.
Fade
Disruptor?
smoke ends up getting broken.
What? Why can't they just use Song and initiate and cast the Disruptor, Static Storm, and Kinetic Field on top? I'm sure they're more than enough to kill the PL. There's no save on the Dire. Like, imagine Static Storm on the PL and all the heroes just wailing at him with the Dazzle, Ember, Naga Illusions. I'm sure he's gonna die. Why are they like refusing to do the Song as an initiation? Like, it seems like SCCC is really conservative about how he wants to use the Song. Like, always tries to use it defensively. Like, he wants to counter initiate rather than trying to be the person that initiates.
They've got
Song?
the call. Where's the song? They're
Song?
holding it.
There was like a two-man position for the Disruptor ultimate. Why didn't he want a Song?
Emo and Flyfly are right there. The Illusion's doing enough. The BKB is out from Flyfly. He's on the run. Now the song comes in. It'll catch the Monkey King. It'll catch these two heroes here. Static Storm on the supports. They'll get the kill onto this Rubik as well as the Ancient Apparition, but they rip through Bobika. And now can IG turn it around despite the fact that they just don't have those supports. The Wukong Command from the tree is not going to be enough to really deter the side of Aster as they continue to go in on the side of IG. But Emo, there's the call onto a couple of the Balance Strike comes through on the Swan. They got themselves the kill onto the Pugna. Now they look over as JT ends up biting the dust. Emo now needs to run. Guardian Greaves pop by XSS. The minus armor, a difficult problem here for Emo as the Remnant forward from Fade. He's got the Searing Chains. They have the lockdown with the Spirit Vessel. They'll get the kill. He doesn't have buyback.
Oh, he didn't have buyback? Oh, he bought out the heart? Oh, that should be game then. This is GG. I mean, what a fight there by Aster in the end. They were able to use the Song on the two supports behind, so it was a good decision not to use the Song on the first two targets there. He was patient. He saw what I couldn't see, so he saw the opening behind that. The two supports dying from the Static Storm proved to be very crucial for Radiant. Even though the fight was pretty close, Dire could have still won it.
Instead of his Searing Chains, Flyfly on the run with Spirit Vessel on him. They're going to focus these racks.
Like, they're not going for the jugular though, so the game is still gonna go on. Probably gonna get 2 lanes of racks. Oh, maybe not. This repair kit is gonna buy them some time. Actually, no, the repair kit is this. What? They can't even get 1 lane? Holy shit, repair kit.
OP
What is this?
item.
What is this? They are supposed to lose 1 lane of Rex.
And they might lose JT. Life Drain,
buyback?
Searing Chains, and he is dead without buyback.
Do they still have a repair kit? Yeah, they need to repair the melee Rex right now.
Let's see if IG can hold. This is proven to be difficult at this junction for IG. They lose the full racks. They do have Song available as well as the Static Storm, so IG need to be careful about how they commit to this.
Roche is up. So Aster needs to be careful on how they're gonna play this out though. They should just commit to the Roshan. No point risking this. If they lose this fight, Dire will get a Roshan, so there's no point not to get the Roshan first. And they can always have the Song to secure the Roshan. Second Roshan, so they're gonna have the cheese. Possibly on the partner.
Can't take this Roche away. They're going to commit the Song, just in case.
Didn't they see Dire in the mid lane? That was strange.
Just wanted to make sure.
I guess it's not a long cooldown spell, so it's, yeah, like you said, just to make sure, you know. Naga?
Naga on the high ground. This is
Yes, Aegis.
potentially a problem. But Decrepify is there. Emo now. They don't have Song for another 30 seconds, but they're going with the Shivas coming through from XSS. The Doppelganger once again from Emo. Emo trying to move forward. Where's the rest of his team? The rest of the team's got to show up soon and try and do something with this.
Mana? He has no mana.
Sleight
Pure
of
has
Fist,
no mana.
Searing Chains. Now they've got themselves the Glimpse, but no, survives with the Doppelganger. Gets out of harm's way. The Static Storm is now being committed. Doesn't hit on anybody, and Emo is able to escape.
Song is back up cooldown, but like you said, they wasted the Static Storm, 60-second cooldown. But they should still be able to get this tier 2 tower here on the bottom.
Dire's bottom tower
Like,
is under
Dire needs to find a good initiation from to kill the backlines, the Disruptor and then the Dazzle. They need to smoke, go behind. Like, Dazzle is the primary target. They have to try and burst him. Try to force the Song out early. I mean, if the Naga gets to choose when to use the Song, it's very, very hard for Dire to win the fight.
Palace Strike comes in. Telekinesis is out onto an illusion. Naga Siren holding steady so far, looking at the bottom lane. See if Aster can break the base once again. They're up 10,000 net worth, trying to put a seal on this series to take home their first series of the event. So now they'll start to throw some damage out at the tier 3. Fly waiting in the trees. He's got some minus armor on him, as does JT, thanks to this Dazzle. They're looking for their opening. They're looking for their moment, but hesitating quite a bit. Got the diffuser blade out on SCCC, but there's the Shadow Wave coming through the blink as well as the call. Hits onto the Naga Siren. Fade going with the BKB as well as the Sleight of Fist. Searing Chains that locks up both the Ancient Apparition as well as Fly, forcing them to use that BKB. The buyback on the Ancient Apparition. They've got the Jingu procced. Naga Siren now out of mana. Doesn't have enough for that Song, but they've got the root once again on a Fly. They're forcing him back. Emo nearby. Trying to hold this base. JT looking for an opening with a blink as well as a call. They've got the telekinesis out and XSS. Can they get the kill onto the Dazzle? The Static Storm is going to be placed now as well as the kinetic field. It locks up two of these heroes, but now where's the follow-up? Fade, Searing Chains at CCC, focusing on the buildings. JT now trying to man fight SCCC. Gets the call on him, but they've got the glimpse back into the hands of the side of Aster. They look over at Emo. Fade getting low, but Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains out once again. Emo rooted up. The Shivas comes through. They're looking for the Wukong's command coming out from Fly. Emo now trying to man fight with the help of the Monkey King, but they've got the Song coming out from SCCC. Fade out of the Wukongs with the rest of the team. Bkop doesn't have Static Storm, but he's got the kinetic field to lock them up. Nether Blast comes in, and now Fly, Life Drain, in a lot of trouble, tries to jump away, gets out of harm's way for a moment, but the Balance Strike out on a Fade gets the kill onto the Ember. They also take out this Disruptor. They look for more. Ollie, Ice Blast comes through on SCCC. Telekinesis locks him up. Schwan, Nether Blast, trying to just really mess with the team fight that they've got going on from IG, but once again, Kaka with the Song helps the rest of the team retreat. So they only lose the tier 3 as well as the ranged racks for now.
I mean, the battle is about whether the PR kills the Radiant supports first or the Naga kills the Dire supports first. So the Naga's gonna reclaim the racks finally, but the fight shows how PL is still a big force in the fights. You know, this PL is not something to be underestimated. The Radiant doesn't have ways to deal with the illusions quickly enough. Maybe getting a Dagon is gonna help, just to clear one of the illusions, especially when you're a support and the illusions run at you. So the Naga still has edges, pops his Song, should be okay. Still has actually 30 seconds on the 1 minute on the Aegis, so probably not gonna be able to use it in the fight anymore.
I think just a second.
Oh, 1 second. Not even 1 minute. So Disruptor went for the Vlads instead of the Aghanim's. He just wants to give his team more damage to kill the Rax.
Head towards top. They want to get the Mega Creeps as well as try to finish off this game. They were searching, maybe hoping to find the Monkey King. Monkey King, by the way, Defusal, Ags, Maelstrom going into the Mjolnir. Throw some illusions over towards mid as Emo's continuing to clean up. He's going into the Butterfly after he had finished off the heart.
Oh, they might catch the monkey here if Fate catches him on the trees. Oh, close. Yeah, I'm sure they could get the Rex though. The Naga can just go in and song and sleep the entire enemy team, and they could just try to force the Rex. If they don't have Belief, they can just take the Rex that way.
I think the one thing to worry about right now is the fact that this Rubik still has Song himself.
Yep, that is indeed very, very prominent.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
And still, haven't really seen... Has it ever happened? Just once, right? The song into a Disruptor ultimate. Just this one here on 2 heroes.
Yeah, that seems to have been the only one so far. Now PL's got the Butterfly, but he does not have buyback, short 2,000 gold. And they're gonna smoke.
Vision. Any wards?
Oh, JT.
Whoever has the wards.
JT smoke gets broken as well as the blink stopped by the illusions. Unable to get a call out there onto the Naga Siren. I will say this 4-position Ember has been
Dire's middle tower
a joy to
is under
watch.
attack.
Spirit Vessel into the BKB. Fade's really done a lot to disrupt the IG fights.
I mean, I kind of don't like the Disruptor going black, so I think he needs to just get Aghanim's so they can destroy the fights with the Song and Disruptor ultimate combo. Static Storm. So Radiant manages to claim the outpost, double outpost.
Roche
Putting
just a
the
minute
tank-
away.
Yeah, putting them further ahead. I just want to wait for the Roche right now, just to be safe. Get that sweet Aghanims or refresher. I think you would prefer the refresher on Naga.
Well, even the Ags is quite nice on the Naga Siren.
That's a gimmick. I'm not sure if that's gonna be better than the refresher. I rather have the refresher, so I get to song twice to kill the Rex.
Oh, Spell Prism. For that dazzle. So even more cooldown reduction.
Oh, the Monkey King is caught. He's hacked up by XXS.
BKB trying to survive. Good job jumping around, but they've got the song.
Oh, can they get him? Oh, they find him with the Shiva's cooldown, man. The Shiva's cooldown with Spell Prism and level 3 Bad Juju. 12 seconds cooldown Shiva got. Be my guess. Spam it.
Oh my god.
Eight seconds cooldown on his Ghost Scepter. 8 seconds cooldown on his Side of Ice.
Shallow Grave only a 7.2 second cooldown. That's a
Wait
great
till he
one.
gets the Octarine Call. Unless you wait.
And Scythe 8.8 seconds. Like
I mean, that's why you want him to be a core in most cases, you know. His skill set just functions better if you're a core.
Immortality.
should I try that in my next pub?
Why not? As long as you're a core. Don't do it if you're a support. Don't do it.
Okay. I won't. So again, let's take a look at the buyback. Radiant, everybody but the Disruptor. Dire, Phantom Lancer, Axe, and Rubik. take themselves the range racks. They work on the melee racks as well. JT blinks forward. Now the Hex comes in from XSS. They've got the Searing Chains to follow it up from Fade. Emo trying to man fight on this one. Looks over at CCC. Now finding Fade. He hasn't exactly found the right target, and he'll doppelganger back. This is very hard for IG to really know when to go in or how to go in. And they know they're fighting into a song. Smoke coming through. JT looking for the proper blink as well as the call that comes out of the Naga Siren. Now, can they get anything out of this? Wukong's command committed as well as the Balance Strike. They've got themselves the Shallow Grave coming out from the Dazzle. So that'll keep him alive. Static Storm as well as the Kinetic Field was out on 3 of these heroes. Now JT getting low, so is the Naga Siren. Naga, though, ends up dead. Never uses the song. And Fade, he might follow. They've got the Shallow Grave once again as well as the Life Drain to keep him healthy, or at least above minimal health. And the buyback committed here from SCCC. And they used Wukong's, they used the Ice Blast up in 5 seconds. Nothing really with major cooldowns. So here they go again, the Ice Blast comes in on XSS. He's hit with the Telekinesis. He was the one holding the Aegis, so they get the first life out of the hands of the Dazzle. Emo here in the Kinetic Field. Now they've got the Song, but they don't have the Static Storm. They try to focus their attention now on Emo. The Kinetic Field is down once again, but he's got the Doppelganger to leave that. Blink as well as the call coming through into the Dazzle. They've got the control out on XSS. The Shiva's Guard is going to be popping as well as the Hex coming through into the Axe. Do they have what it takes to fight this? Naga Illusions end up taking the melee racks. That's Mega Creeps here for the side of the Radiant. As they've got the Telekinesis out once again onto the Dazzle. And take a look at the Throne. These Creeps are taking it out. XSS kept alive. IG need to recognize this and even back off to try and defend it. And I believe the Nagas realize that nobody's here to defend it, and they'll just take the Ancient.
Well played in the end by the Naga. So Aster, that's their first win in the league so far. First series win.
Yeah.
Breaking the egg. So swapping roles between Fade and Bkop, is that the recipe for success? Wait, they actually swapped back this game.
Yeah, Fade was the 4 in this one, not the 5.
So I think maybe for them it kind of depends on the hero.
Which I think is fine, having a versatile 4 and 5 like that. Depending on your lineup. I think that's very okay. But 36-20, Aster. Good job by SCCC. I mean, the rest of the team too, opening it up. I think really Fade did a great job. 8-5 and 21 on this 4-position Ember that, I mean, really made the game possible. He was so active early. And there was some flubs there from Aster. I mean, it wasn't the cleanest game. It wasn't the most perfect game. They never really songed and Static Stormed at the same time. It seemed like Bkop was very loose with just throwing the Static Storm out. And then songs would come afterwards. But they get away with the victory. They get themselves a 2-1 series win. And they get themselves the first win of the event. So IG fall to 3-2. They go under Vici now into 5th. And up next we'll have Royal Never Give Up, the 7th team up against the 6th team of eHome. eHome sitting at 3-3, Royal Never Give Up at 1-2. So we'll be back with that series in a little bit. I'm actually not sure about when the start time for that will be, because it was supposed to be 45 minutes ago. So we'll be into that series next. Stay right there. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.